Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Chris Paddock will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Machado is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First offering on its way. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Now the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he popped him up. Profar ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in now, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3. 1 left for San Diego. Still no score. Also striding in, Paul DeYoung. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Trent Grisham. Lifetime against this particular arm. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Grisham is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's wide, 2-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And the 2-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up now, Tommy Edman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Machado is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis 3rd. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now, Jack Flaherty. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
1-0. Here it is.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Third inning, no score to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Cards leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Franchi Cordero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder, Franchi Cordero.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Edman is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
At the plate, Chris Paddock. First pitch on its way. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tati Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now to the plate, Colton Wong. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. Has a look, now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch.
1-0.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Cordero has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Edman, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
One and one. Here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And the count will be full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set. The 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
This is foul right side. From the stretch, the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cards lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Line drive base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And in steps Manny Machado as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
He's going. There goes the runner. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the third to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack Flaherty. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Two and two. And he fouls this one off. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. They'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Colton Wong will stand in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one. Here's the 2-1.
That's out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Full count, 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-2 pitch is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey! 2-2 count.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be Franchy Cordero. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three and 1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Padres, number 5, Greg Garcia.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's too high.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's good.
1-0 count. The pitch. This is line to left. Edman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Luis Perdomo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now in the box, Paul DeYoung. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Two balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina digging in now. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. The tag gets one. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Standing in, Tommy Edman, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Ready with the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder, Tommy.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. And there's ball 2 now.
Count 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bader is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High and deep to right center. Fowler looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer, and with it the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
See this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Genesis Cabrera, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Genesis Cabrera.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No hits to this point. Not close. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 35, Lane Thomas.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dexter Fowler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Cordero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Alex Reyes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Alex Reyes.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Francisco Mejia.
Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Reyes utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. This is skied into short left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Franchi Cordero.
Coming to the plate now, Franchi Cordero. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Craig Stammen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34,
Ready once again, Colton Wong. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter, runner in scoring position with two gone.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
One and 0. Here it is.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0. Ball, that's out.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's pitched out.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball, 1-strike count.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
So now to the plate, Manny Machado. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in, Trent Grisham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
0-2. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. The Padres get one in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 2-1 Friars. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the pitch. I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, Tommy Edman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
At the plate, Harrison Bader, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And that misses. Ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A ball in the strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. His great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker in the dirt. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Dexter Fowler. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fouled away. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. first pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The set and the 1-0.
1-1.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Craig Stammen pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.